Spiritual lessons and engagements are ever present. They exist in the presence of a discarded piece of furniture. They seek attention from the worn face of a person on public transportation. They lightly touch your heart, tickled by the smile of an ancestral memory. These encounters come to urge the arising of our understanding, compassion, and divinity positioning. Welcome to the Arise with E podcast, where author, playwright, and minister E. Claudette Freeman takes the charge to share the messages from the moments calling us to arise.
Someone please call 911. But do you have a clue what type of help you need? We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Brenda L. Jackson, and I want to talk to you about my second cookbook. It's coming out this summer, Culinary Roots 2, a legacy of faith, family, and food. Food is an integral part of who we are. So what I want you to do is just check the book out, see what it's about, and I promise you, you will evoke more conversations with your own family. So in the summer, when it will be released, meet me at the table and let's have a conversation. Enjoy the balance of your day.
Sometimes we can need help, be shown the help, and in a moment of reflection realize we are so disjointed, we cannot really figure out how to allocate the help. We are so all over the place and so tunnel vision that we have not identified the critical help needed, why it is needed, and its impact. My productivity experts would probably admonish you to identify your pains, identify your needs, and then allocate your needs and requests so the help fills the right place. The truth of these statements have been evident in so many areas of my life, and surely yours. Overwhelmed, inundated, stuck, and tired beyond measure would often describe how I felt in my journey as a successful entrepreneur. Just when I thought one area was covered, it suddenly would need help again. Just as growth began, the absence of the measure to handle the growth would magnify greatly. I needed help. So I began to speak the results of the help in my intention statements. I began to speak my power to get the help in my affirmations. I began to call on God to send a very specific kind of help. I realized that I had cried help so much to so many family and friends that I had become like the little boy crying wolf, ignored. They had grown weary in my journey, and that's fine, for the journey and the process are mine. And if it wears me out, then I can respect the fact that it and I had surely worked their last nerves. Yet, I still needed help. Help, favor, comes in ways that often do not match what we seek in a tangible fashion. Because you see, often the help is not about your process, your lesson, gaining something beyond measure in your spirit and emotions. That's what it's about. It is often not about what you seek in the tangible. You can pray, for instance, that God assure your rent or mortgage is paid monthly, and He provides for it on the 15th when it was due on the 1st. Somehow you equate that as the help always being late. If that happens continually, the help is actually not in the finances appearing, but it is in the lesson attached to when they appear. Are you being challenged to gain patience, or to practice better money management, or watching God change the character of someone else or you? Is the help in the situation hearing your landlord or mortgage representative say something like, "All is well, we will not evict or foreclose, we trust you to keep your word"? As I sat down to list out the task I needed help with, it became abundantly clear to me that I was always so busy doing everything from development to editing to coaching to bookkeeping to marketing that I didn't know what each of the areas really needed. I realized that I had become such a do freak in my own business that somewhere in the mix I had lost control. I was asking for one kind of help And the help that I was shown was regain control so that you can allocate your help. I had to admit to self and God that I still had some hang-ups. I still had this little place of fear or caution that said, why tell anybody how much help I need? They'll mess it up or not do it, and I'll end up doing it myself anyway. I was condemning the progress of help while asking for help. Well, that's crazy, isn't it? But you've done it too. Listen, get some help. List out the categories of your life that need some help. List out the directives, mission, and vision for those categories so that the help is clear. Establish some tasks that need attention in those categories. Seek revelation about the deeper areas of help attached to those things, and then seek that help as well. The tangible will soon come, and you will have allocated a place for it to do what it needs to do. Blessings, and arise today.
Thanks for engaging Claudette Freeman's Arise with E podcast. Be sure to join our mailing list at www.eclaudetteliterary.com for priority updates on workshops, events, and more. For sponsorship and advertising opportunities, email rightwordawakened@eclaudetteliterary.com. Arise with E is part of the WWA, the Right Word Awakened movement, and Emily Claudette Freeman Vibe.